Up next on Good Morning El Paso, new developments in the Children's Hospital bankruptcy case. Mediations didn't work out for UMC and children, so the new question is, what's next?
The fate of a man accused of breaking into a Las Cruces home and getting into a fight with the man who lived there will be in the hands of a jury this morning.
And City Council set to look at another problem here with the San Jacinto Plaza project, this time over bathrooms. We'll explain.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Mediation failed, but a judge will be fair, and I have confidence in that. The facts are on our side.
County Judge Veronica Escobar not happy with the latest developments in the Children's Hospital bankruptcy case.
A third attempt at mediation failed last night.
A very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. More on that story coming up in just a moment. But first, we want to talk about the forecast.
Yes, it is Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
Don't take us back to 5.
Oh my
please.
gosh. No, I'm sorry. 6 o'clock in the morning, and Crystal, is shaping up to be a nice hot day today.
It is shaping up to be another warm afternoon. As for your conditions outside right now, on your clouds and radar map, we've got some clouds out there, but they're mostly focused off to the west of us, over parts of Luna, Grand counties, into the Boot Hill of New Mexico. Also dealing with some of that cloudiness out there, and everywhere else looking mostly clear this morning. As we move along through the rest of the morning, same situation. In fact, today into tomorrow, the major threat will just be heat. That moderate threat level, we are talking right around triple digits by tomorrow. As for chances of wind, rain, lightning, that's very limited today. It increases though for your weekend. We're going to have the details on your Saturday, Sunday forecast coming up.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks so much, Crystal. Developing right now, the mediation between El Paso Children's Hospital and UMC has failed. The two hospitals could not come to any agreement, so that means it will be up to a judge now to try to resolve the dispute in court. This was the third failed attempt at mediation, by the way. Details about this latest attempt at mediation are not being made public. So what's next? The two sides will now go before a bankruptcy judge.
We're all held under strict confidentiality clause by the courts, so there's nothing more I can tell you than what the statement is that we released.
Okay, what's the next step now?
We go to litigation.
Okay, are you hoping for the best? Or
Absolutely.
Are you frustrated right now?
Well, of course we're disappointed, but it is what it is, so we'll go forward.
We really approached this in a very good faith way. We had an open mind. We were willing to negotiate. Our number one goal was to ensure that the taxpayer was not harmed. So we're at an impasse.
The Children's Hospital recently filed for bankruptcy. Neighboring UMC, El Paso's County Hospital, continues now to provide services to keep Children's running. UMC says it's owed around $100 million, but of course Children's says that number is inflated.
From our New Mexico mobile newsroom, a story now about the Leonard Carvillo trial. It's set to go to jury this morning. Both sides rested their cases yesterday at the 3rd Judicial District Court in Las Cruces. ABC7's Jamie Warren reports.
This case has rested and will now go before a jury Wednesday morning. Earlier, we heard testimony from Natasha Munoz, Joseph Torres' ex-fiancée. Munoz told the jury she saw Calvillo grab a kitchen knife, but never saw him touch Torres. She says she tried to stop Calvillo from fighting.
We were screaming, I was screaming, no, please don't come in, and they were trying to push their way through. It was too much power from Joe and I to control, so they pushed their way in. I was saying, please stop, please leave, my son's here. Leonard, you know me. I'm your friend, my son's here, don't do this while he's here. And he was saying, I don't care if your son's here, we'll kill you and kill him after.
Again, the defense has rested. They called only one witness to the stand, a former girlfriend of Joseph Torres. She told the jury that Torres called her admitting to slitting the throat of Sal Garces and killing him. Torres was never charged because it was ruled as self-defense. Closing arguments begin Wednesday morning. Reporting from Las Cruces with our New Mexico mobile newsroom, Jamie Warren, ABC7.
An off-duty officer in Alamogordo is arrested for threatening threatening people with his gun. On May 12th, police received a report from 2 employees of Aaron's Rental Center. The report stated they were at the officer's home to take back some furniture, and that's when they say Warren Whittington pulled a gun on them. The Aaron's employees left and then reported Whittington to Alamogordo Police. Whittington was then placed on administrative leave. After an investigation by state police, the 43-year-old was arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
San Jacinto Plaza already has a delayed opening, but now there's another problem. City Council is still trying to figure out how to provide bathrooms to people who will visit the park. Council had considered installing bathrooms at San Jacinto twice before, but both times concluded it was just too expensive, with estimates running in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So now the city's looking for some nearby options. One at Cleveland Square in front of the downtown library, the other one at Aztec Park a few blocks away from San Jacinto. Council did not make a final decision yet, simply wants more options. And new this morning, El Paso County is launching a bus route, the first of its kind that will connect Isleta, Socorro, and San Elizario. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live with a look at the new Mission Trail Express. Denise.
Good morning. The Office of County Commissioner Vince Perez says that the Mission Trail Express bus route will give transportation access to 85,000 residents, and it begins here in El Paso's Lower Valley. So let's take a look at the 8-mile route that will travel from the Sun Metro Nestor Valencia Transfer Center, which is where we're located right now, right across from the Isleta Mission. Then stops along the way include the Socorro Mission, Licon Dairy, the Socorro Entertainment Center, and end at the San Elizario Placita. And not only will this help residents of East El Paso County get around, but it'll let tourists and residents enjoy the historic Mission Trail without having to do any driving. Today, the county is launching the service that includes 3 18-passenger buses. And get this, the bus ride will be free until Labor Day weekend, so you still have plenty of time to enjoy that bus ride, at least for free. And for now, and we'll have the latest on this story later this morning and what county officials have to say about it. For now, we're live in El Paso's Lower Valley. Denise Olivas, ABC 7.
Okay, thank you, Denise. And it is 6:07. Let's take a look at our traffic, courtesy of our TxDOT traffic cameras. I-10 in McRae in East El Paso. Things are starting to pick up as the sky brightens up out there, but no problems to tell you about. I-10 in Hawkins looking pretty good out there.
And still to come on Good Morning El Paso today, federal officials begin to investigate another South Carolina church after it catches fire.
And Spaceport America may be open to tourists, but there is still one thing missing. We'll explain.
Also, we'll check in with Crystal. She has that look at our forecast.
And that forecast includes a look at your 4th of July weekend. The details are just minutes away.
All right, thanks so much, Crystal. This is ABC 7, where news comes first.